Hi, I'm Sarah Lynn, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can use the wall to help develop some awareness of your posture during pregnancy as well as beyond. In addition to using the wall to develop your awareness, this exercise that I'm going to show you will also help you strengthen the muscles that support the weight of your growing baby and your changing posture throughout pregnancy. In particular, this exercise strengthens your abdominals, your obliques especially, and your hamstrings, the upper part of your hamstrings near the insertion. So what I want you to do is first just try to figure out what your posture is doing naturally. Most women throughout pregnancy will start to develop what we call a lordotic posture. Lordotic means the curve of your lower back is heightened or exaggerated. For many women, even when they're not pregnant, they have this posture, and that goes for me especially. So if you notice, when I lean against the wall, I'm going to put my tailbone against the wall, my ribs, my shoulders, and my head, and then soften my knees, take my feet about 6 to 12 inches away from the wall, and then just relax into my posture. Now you'll notice that I have a little bit of a gap here, actually quite a pronounced gap, and when you are standing in a neutral posture, you do want a tiny bit of a gap there, but not quite as big as what you can see here. So what we're going to do is figure out how to engage the muscles, using the wall for reference, to shorten or minimize that gap that you see between your back and the wall. If you can fit your whole arm back here, that's pretty pronounced. And as you get bigger throughout your pregnancy, the weight of the baby combined with gravity is going to intensify that arched back. Now that's why a lot of people end up with back pain, because as gravity pulls the baby forward, your pelvis starts to tip more and more. These muscles in your lower back shorten and they contract and they get very, very tense. So this exercise hopefully will help you avoid that. Just like you're supposed to do Kegels or Kegels all the time during your pregnancy, this is a great exercise to do daily because it's very low impact, it's not going to hurt anybody, and it's actually going to help you strengthen and develop awareness in those obliques and hamstrings. So you can see what I'm doing. I'll take my arms out to the front. Again, your head, your shoulders, your ribs, if you can, and your tailbone are against the wall. Knees are soft. I'm going to step back just a little bit here. And you're going to take a deep breath in, relaxing into your posture. As you exhale, I want you to pull the belly button into the spine, slide your tailbone down the wall, and engage the muscles on the side of your belly, those oblique muscles. That's going to give you the sense of pulling your hip and your rib closer together. And as you do that, that actually brings your back closer to the wall. So inhale as you relax again. Exhale, pull the belly button in, slide the tailbone down the wall. Bring the ribs against the wall and feel your tailbone sliding its way down towards the heels. Inhale, let that tailbone creep back up again. Exhale, pull the belly in. Slide down the wall. Now at the same time, I want you to try and soften those ribs in the front of your body and feel as you take your inhale this time, try to breathe into the back of your ribs so that you feel your rib cage expanding into the wall. Inhale. Let your posture go. Exhale. Engage those abdominals and the hamstrings. Now, the trick is to keep this going while you're standing and moving in daily life. So, since you probably don't spend most of your time against the wall, maybe, we're going to take you away from the wall and have you stand and try this without it. So you're going to stand again facing, I'll stand facing the side so you can see. My arms will go out to the front. I'm going to relax into my posture. Again, soften the knees. From here, I want you to inhale, and on your exhale, do the exact same thing. You're going to pull the belly button in, slide the tailbone down, slide the ribs down. Use that full exhale. Now what you're going to feel a little more, now that you aren't against the wall, are your hamstrings. Hopefully they're engaging, and you feel a nice gravitational pull or force pressing down into your heels as those muscles tighten. Inhale to let it go. And exhale. So essentially on the exhale, tilt the pelvis, slide the tailbone down, lift the belly up. Inhale to let it go. We'll do it one more time. Exhale. Now, again, a couple things that you want to watch out for. When you're up against the wall and you're doing this exercise, and when you're away from the wall, you want to be careful that you're not creating the motion by squeezing your butt and tucking it under. It's really more about the hamstrings than it is about the glutes, first of all. And second of all, it's more subtle than that. It's not a forceful contraction. It's a slide. It's a pull in and a slide down. So I want you to think of it that way. Secondly, when you're doing the exercise against the wall, be careful not to round your shoulders forward in order to get your back against the wall. So that would be like if you're standing without the wall and you do this in order to get your back against the wall. That's not going to help you. So inhale one last time correctly. Exhale. Inhale, try holding it here, and then try taking a few steps. See if you can hold that posture in. Thanks. I will see you soon.